This is actually a hard problem, and one could solve this by using numbers, but still it's a lot of work. Here we're told that a certain store sold newspaper A for $1 each and newspaper B for $1.25. And these were the only newspapers it sold. It says R% of the store's revenue was from newspaper A. And if P% of the newspapers that the store sold were copies of newspaper A, which of the following expresses R in terms of P? So if the total number of newspapers sold, let's say if that's N, number of newspapers sold, then we're told that P% were copies of A. So that means the actual number would be P% P over 100 times N, which means for B would be N times 1 minus P over 100. So I'm skipping a step here. Essentially would be N minus that. If you factor in N, you would get this expression. Now the revenue for newspaper A would be the number sold times, I'm going to write that revenue from A would be by the price of each, which actually, because it's 1, would just look like that, but this is in dollars. Revenue from B would be this times 1.25 and 1 minus P over 100 times 1.25. This is in dollars. And the other condition is R% of the store's revenue was from newspaper A. So this, as a percent of the total, is R%. So the condition is Pn over 100 over the sum of these two revenue, Pn over 100 plus N. I'm actually going to combine these two. That's going to be 100 minus P over 100 because I'm looking to eliminate these hundreds here in the denominator. Times 100 is equal to R%. And that's in percent already. So here I can multiply both numerator and denominator by 100. That goes away. And then the N drops out. I can factor in N. In the exam, I'll just strike it like that. And then so we have P, and it becomes 100P because I'm multiplying the numerator. And the denominator becomes P plus, actually I forgot something here, this 1.25. So keep in mind that I have to distribute that 1.25. So 1.25 times 100 is 125 minus 1.25p is equal to R. And this becomes 100p plus 125 minus 0.25p. So all we have to do is to clean it up so that it looks like what's given in the answer choices. There are no decimals. So 0.25 is same as 1/4. So take that out and multiply top and bottom by 4. So again, in the exam, I'm not going to write all this, but just do that step. And that becomes 400p. And then you have to multiply each term by 4. 125 times 4 is 500. And that term, the second term, would just be p because we're really multiplying by 4 to eliminate that 1/4. So here we have R as a function of p, which is answer choice D.